travel in Afghanistan, they must have a lot of bodyguards, but I've heard that you travel all around Afghanistan without one single bodyguard. How is it possible, and what do people say to you when you come to Taliban districts, for example, in Helmand and so on? Please tell us a little about that.
I have a lot of bodyguards, but nobody can see.
Okay.
My question is by Pashto, Mr. Ramazan Bashardost. He can answer by English. Avalas lumrad tol namak ke Bashardost ustas ratak ta kharaglas to. بل زه غواړم چې تا په دوه مرحلو کې پوښتنه وکړم. ته من حیث یو وکیل د پارلمان په افغانستان کې ناست دی، د مقننه قواو یو غړی، او همیشه موږ د ګورو په تلویزیونونو او مطبوعاتو کې چې اختلافات د ډېرې د نور پارلمان سره. آیا ستاسو دغه پارلمان په دې اساس شرایطو کې چې په افغانستان کې ډېر بد حالت روان دي، د یو خوا د پاکستان د خوا نه حملې، د بل خوا نه د هغوی د ګوډاګیانو لکه د طالبانو او ګلبدین او همچنان حقاني د هغوی حملې زیاتې شوي دي، د بل خوا نه دغه ملل متحد یا ناتو یا امریکا قواوې دوی چې راغلي دوی وایي چې موږ وځو. آیا تاسو په دغه هکله څه تصمیم لرئ که چېرته دا خلک ووځي، دا قدرت بیرته دغه خلکو سره شریکوئ، لکه د حقاني ډله، حکمتیار ډله، د ملا عمر ډله، دوی سره شریکوئ، او که نه خپله کوم بل تصمیم هم لرئ؟ که چېرته دوی سره شریکوئ، دا جهانیانو ته ولې ونه ویلې چې دلته صحیح حکومت و، هغه وخت ولې تاسو په افغانستان باندې حمله وکړو، دومره خلکو مو ووژل چې نن بېرته تنه بې د کوم نتیجې نه ووځئ؟ دا یو سوال ده زما من حیث یو وکیل ته باید د دې نه دفاع وکړي. بل سوال مې دا ده چې تا مخکې د اختلاس یا د رشوت په هکله ډېر زیات خبرې وکړې. تا سره په دې پارلمان کې چې څه کسان راځي دا ټول د حکومت وړي دي، په یو نوم نه په یو نوم په حکومت کې داخل دي. آیا دغه خلک د دې په هکله څه تصمیم لري؟ دوی خپل ځان ته ګوري او که نه نورو خلکو ته دا چغې وایي؟ دوی خپل ځان کې څه اصلاحات راوستي دي او که نه؟ مثلا که موږ وایو چې په پارلمان کې همدغه پخواني تنظیمونه چې په ایران کې جوړ وو، په پاکستان کې جوړ وو، او همدغه رهبران چې اوس فعلا په حکومت کې د دوی والیان دي، دوی وزیران دي.
Ursäkta mig, men du skulle ställa en fråga. Och sen när du har gjort det så tala om för oss andra vad den handlar om, det kan vara bra att veta.
If you can try, you didn't.
Yeah, please tell what is all
Yeah, I think two very important questions. First about Afghan parliament, the corruption in Afghan parliament. I would like to say Afghan parliament, it is the first parliament in the world that work three hours a day. They arrived about 9 o'clock and finished about 12:30. Afghan parliament, it is the only parliament in the world that they work only 4 days in the week. Afghan parliament, it is the only parliament that more than 100 MP never come in parliament except the day of salary. Unfortunately, there is more corruption in Afghan parliament than in Afghan government. Unfortunately. So about the second question, in my analysis, Hikmatyan or Mullah Omar Aqani, he said, I am a part of Taliban. So Hikmatyan is in power in Afghanistan. The big commander of Hikmatyan, they are governor, they are minister, they are the chief of office of Karzai. And practically all advisor, all former advisor of Taliban, they are in power now in Afghanistan, as minister, as deputy, as minister, as MP. So it is the reason that in my analysis, the man of king, the man of Dawood Khan, the man of communist period, the man of Mujahideen and Taliban, now they shape the power, they have the power together. And it is the reason that I said we must finish with this kind of man that they are in love with power. They are in love with power. A day I received a call from American embassy for a dinner. I refused to go in the embassy. I asked, who is the other guest? They gave me the name of some big commandant that they had dinner in the Soviet Union embassy in the first time. Now they go and have had dinner in the American embassy. So I think we must finish with the political party involved in the war in Afghanistan. When an Afghan killed one Afghan innocent, he is Pashtun, he is Tajik, he is Uzbek, he is Khalqi, he is Parchami, he is Arakati, he is Wahdati, he is Tahrik Taliban, he is Jamaati. He cannot be a good minister or president or MP for Afghan people. It is time to finish with the old politician that they works for himself and did a lot of bad things against Afghan ordinary people. It is the only way that we give by election to a new generation of power. International community, unfortunately, in my opinion, international community, as I say, they are in Afghanistan not, in my opinion, not to support Afghan people's desire, not to respect human rights values, not to give a chance to a new generation in power, not to give chance to Afghan women to be in politics, for example. And it is the principal problem in Afghanistan because it is a disaster first for international community and for this new community. They said we are for human rights, for democracy, we are in Afghanistan to help Afghan people. In fact, it's not the case. So it is time to finish with all of corrupt politician, killer politician, politician that he worked for himself in the name of ethnic. If a Pashtun leader worked for Pashtun, and Hazara worked for Hazara, Tajik for Tajik, Uzbek for Uzbek, now Afghanistan people must have a quiet life. But all chief in Afghanistan in the name of Hazara or Tajik or Pashtun or Uzbek or Islam or Shia or Sunni, unfortunately they work for their power or their pocket. And I hope to finish with this old generation of politicians in Afghanistan. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I have a follow-up.